Hello and welcome back to another episode of Life in the Woods Renaissance. And as promised, I'm boating around. I've been boating around for a little bit and actually walked a little bit too. I don't really remember where exactly we ended the last episodes. I think it was somewhere around here. I think these are the canyon things, and then I boated up here, found this village. I walked up here a little bit. I guess I found another village. Yeah, I guess so. I didn't even see that one. And I looped back around, back down. I just wanted to see if there was maybe more ocean here, because it looked like there was maybe a coast up there, and I thought maybe there's a big ocean up there, but no. So I came back down here to explore the rest of this ocean here, and I got pulled around back and forth in between here, and I haven't found anything. And now this is it. Now I have to start recording if I want to get this episode done. So, we'll bowl around at night, and I guess we'll use a 5. Sure, why not? Just gives us a wider view, kind of. And yeah, we'll try to spot something. It's probably really dark for you guys. Maybe it's better if I hold a torch. Well, at least you can see me now. I think boating around at night for the ocean stuff is not a bad idea. Andrew showed me a screenshot on Twitter, and there's at least one ocean thing that has a glowstone thing. I think it's glowstone. Some light source sticking out of the water, so it should be really easy to spot now. So if you don't find one now, we'll never find one, basically. Let's go back. It's not crash the boat. Oh, I was close. I don't know how many boats I already crashed on this trip. I think 4. Boats are horrible. I really wish I had 1.9 boats in this. So yeah, no luck yet, and chunk loading is super slow right now, which is not great for exploring. Maybe I should just sleep and give up on the ocean stuff, but I really want some ocean stuff. I promise I won't bowl around the entire episode if you don't find something soon. I'll just, you know, keep on waiting. And yeah, and hopefully it works out. I really want something. I guess the fact that the entities are loading in is nice, because then I know where there is land. How did I crash that boat? Don't. Oh, there's a sucking me down. I have a backup boat, but only one. That's definitely not enough, because this could happen. 5 fighting is interesting. Let's give me that. Do this. Get in the boat. Boat away. Alright. I could have just switched out of a 5, but yeah, it's not that bad. There's some light over there, but it's just the coral reefs, I think. I have a certain light level underwater there. Yeah, I don't know. I can't seem to find anything at the moment here. Things aren't going great. Let's not drop this. That would have been annoying. Yeah, I'm not finding anything. I don't know. I don't know if this is gonna be like that. It really feels like I have to spend more time off camera walking around to get to new areas, maybe. It's just I'm not really, like, recently, I mean, the last episode was kind of okay, but before that, we've been struggling a lot with finding new things, and I don't know. I might have to change it up again, this series, if I can't, if I can't consistently find good stuff while exploring, which makes sense. We've explored a lot already, so it makes sense that we don't find something new every 10 blocks. But there's still lots of ruins and lots of biomes, I think, too. Maybe not lots, but there's few biomes I haven't seen. And penguins, for example. Yeah, there's still stuff out there that's worth, looking for, in my opinion. I'm just not sure if I can if I can do it like this, where I just hop on and take you guys with me while I run around, because if I don't find anything, then that's gonna make it tough. I could just work on some more like topics to talk about, and then that could be, even if I don't find anything, there would at least be some, you know, cohesive thing within the episode. That would make sense. But I don't know how many topics I have that I can talk about like that, and that I want to talk about like that, and that I feel like are interesting. There are things I could talk about for quite some time, but I don't really think they're that interesting. So yeah, struggling again with this, even though I'm doing just, well, barely 2 episodes a week at the moment of this. It's not great. Maybe I should go back to building, but I'm such a terrible builder, especially on camera, and then if I do it off camera, then what's the content of the episode? And I'm back at then I have the same problem as I have with the exploring, is if I just show you what I've built, then it doesn't take very long, unless I build really, really big things, which will take a lot longer, and then that's not great either. Yeah, I'm kind of struggling, but it'll be fine, it'll be fine. I'm not done yet. I still want to find all these things, at least the penguins and at least a few more of the bigger ruins. And so I'll keep working on that. It's just, it's getting tougher with everything that we find. Like every ruin we find gets us closer to the end of this, the end of the line, because it makes it harder to find more things, more new things. Obviously. I've also been starting to think about what I could replace this series with. I'm not really sure. I could play some other modded Minecraft stuff, some Skyblock stuff or something like that. But then, I don't know, the question with that is always, like, there's no exploration in that. I don't know, I guess I would miss that too much. Like on the Skyblock there's nothing. It's just a Skyblock. So I would have to make everything in this world, and then it would be definitely a different dynamic. So we'll see how it goes. How did that boat break? I was not close to anything at all. I guess it's about to be daytime, right? Let's take a look at the atlas. How far did we go? I went pretty far and there's just nothing. It's not great, not great. Let's see, if you zoom up there's an apple tree. Well, there's another mushroom fungi forest. Oh no, it's actually a roofed forest, yeah. I'll need a torch back, actually. I don't really know what to do here. I'm not sure. Actually, one thing I could talk about is the fact that today was Snapshot Day, but Mojang didn't release a snapshot of the new 1.10 version. They released a pre-release of the new 1.10 version of Minecraft. So that's very fast. There was only, I think there was one snapshot that like introduced the new features, and there was one bug fixing snapshot. And now they're already on a pre-release, so they really want this version to come out quick. So that's on the one hand, that's really nice. I've been complaining about the long like development cycles recently with 1.8 and then especially 1.9, which took forever. And I guess it means that they're happier with where they are at with the back end stuff, I assume. Because if they don't want to like hold off to like rewrite a bunch of stuff on the back end, then that's a good sign, right? Because it means, I mean, there's still plenty of bugs, but it I don't know. To me, that sounds, or maybe it's just maybe that's not the case at all. Maybe it's just maybe they don't want the. Well, it didn't. There was a lot of like there were a lot of complaints about 1.9 taking so long. So maybe that's just the only reason they push for a faster release cycle now. So they don't want to deal with the backlash of taking forever and then the game still being very buggy, and yeah, this is not an ocean anymore. There's no point in boating around here. But yeah, I mean, I've been playing Minecraft for what, five years, a bit more than 5 years now, 5.5, something like that. I remember more frequent release cycles or more frequent updates. That was always fun. I wasn't quite there when it was like super frequent, but yeah, I mean, new stuff is always nice. And I don't think they'll like change anything. I don't know, it's always a bit annoying when they change something like about the terrain or something, because then there's always the question if you start a new world, or what what are you gonna do with your old world? Do you need to update? Are there things you can't really get in an old world? But if they just the way they are adding things now, I don't think that's that big of an issue anymore, and it's definitely nice to get new stuff. And I guess what that means now is that we'll get smaller updates, hopefully, but more frequently, and that could be nice. It also allows them to like push more bug fixes probably. I mean they've always pushed like critical updates, like critical bug fixes as like sub releases over 1.9.4 now. But for like I don't know if it will actually change anything in that sense. It might though. But yeah, so it looks like 1.10 won't have a whole lot of stuff. It'll have the polar pairs, the new mob types. I forgot what they're called. The new skeletons and the new zombie types, and then the new blocks from the Nether. Which it's not nothing. It's something to look forward to. Some new building blocks, some new mobs. It's not terrible. It's not like a huge update, but it's nice. And I mean, like I don't know, I still feel like they should just do more of that stuff. I feel like the biome specific zombies and skeletons are a really good idea, and they should just do more of that stuff. They don't really have to like I don't know. They don't need to come up with an entirely new mob. Just add some life, add some variety, some more blocks. Like look at some of these mods. I mean, what's really nice about this is that life, with how alive this world feels. It really feels like this is a living, breathing world with animals and stuff, and there's ducks and yeah, all that stuff. And they don't have to add everything, but just some more variety would be nice. Some more blocks, some more stairs and slabs, or just non-solid blocks, like blocks that aren't just full blocks, just to add more ability to add detail to builds and stuff like that. I think a lot of people would appreciate that, and it's not a whole lot of effort to do that kind of stuff. And if they are, going towards a more frequent but smaller updates, and that's definitely something they should look into. Just add some blocks, add some stuff there, some new plants maybe. I don't know, just some easy stuff like that. And then obviously keep fixing bugs. I'm not sure if they already fixed the invisibility thing when you're riding on entities or riding on... I don't know if it happens with every entity. Or what, I don't know what's causing that, but yeah, if you're riding on a horse or in a boat, then you go invisible. And not only then, also while teleporting. We've seen it a lot in Terror Restore too, with Kaleo. It happens almost like every area that we have to relog at some point, because one of us or both of us are invisible to the other person, and then that makes it really hard to play the game if you can't see the other people in it. It's also bad for PvP stuff, so everything that's like, yeah, everything that allows boats or horses or has teleports is prone to have issues with invisible players, which is obviously really bad in the PvP setting. So they should, I don't know if that's, I didn't really check. I really hope they fix that, because that's super annoying. And then, yeah, I don't know. Like, it's probably, it's gonna be kind of annoying too. Like, more frequent updates means that it's gonna be even harder for mod makers to keep up. But then again, if you don't really change a lot of the back end stuff, then the mod makers don't really need to change a lot of their stuff either. So I guess they should be fine. Like, if they're only adding like 2 mobs and the block, then that's not gonna affect Optifine a lot. I mean, there's probably some back end stuff. Yeah, they'll have to do some stuff, but it's not gonna be like they're not rewriting the lighting engine or how stuff is rendered or stuff like that. So it's probably gonna be fine for those kinds of mods. And I mean, to be realistic here, I mean, lots of mods are still on 1.7, and they had forever to update to 1.8. Like 1.8 was out for way longer than any other version before an update came. So it's not like they've been like taking advantage of those long cycles. And again, yeah, there've been major changes with 1.8, so there's always a pro and a con. There's always 2 sides, 2 things, and it's important to be aware of that. But personally, I'm not mad or anything. I'm okay with small updates. 1.10 isn't gonna be a huge game-changing thing, but it's gonna add a few fun little things. It's probably, hopefully, fix more bugs than it's going to introduce, and that's always a good thing. And yeah, it's gonna be nice. For one, I would be happy with more frequent updates, even if they just add 2 blocks and a mob each, or the equivalent of whatever that is in other stuff. I really would like some more options for blocks sometimes. Like I'm not really back into building on the vanilla server, but I've been thinking a little bit. I have some ideas. I need a lot. I need to dig so much stuff. I really think I should just do like a marathon thing where I just try to finish the witch farm at some point, and then and I can finally like I don't know. That's just always in the back of my head when I'm on the servers. I could be digging right now. Like whenever I'm just standing somewhere thinking about what I could do, or like gathering resources or something. Always I could be digging right now. I should be digging right now, because that's a huge project. But we're getting there. We're getting there. Actually, yeah, I think I could even live stream it maybe. It's not gonna be super interesting. I don't know. I'd have to like figure out how long it's gonna take me to finish though, because I don't want to like start a live stream and then not be able to finish it. And there's still a lot. There's still a lot of work left. But I could set it up probably. I probably would need at least 1 more pick. I have one efficiency 5 mending pick now, and that's really nice. But if I had a second one, then I could just, I think it would be a good investment in terms. It's not expensive to get 1 efficiency 5 pick, and mending books are not that hard to get either. So that might be a good. What broke that boat? Seriously, where even is the wood? Where did it break? I hate this boat so much. What was I saying? I have no idea what I was saying. Something about the witch farm hole, but I don't know what exactly. Oh yeah, if I get a second pick, then I can always like repair them both at the same time by going to a mob farm with like 1 in my offhand and 1 in my main hand, and then just go back to mining. I think that would be smart to do it like that, so I probably should do that. And obviously more picks would be even better in the long run. It's really dark. Do I want to sleep? Sure. Let's sleep the night away. We're not gonna find anything in this episode. I'm sorry to disappoint you. I'm very disappointed myself. It doesn't look good. And of course, the bed puts me right on the quicksand. Okay. Where was I headed? Was I headed this way? West? I think so, right? Yeah, let's maybe head a bit north towards the coast. I don't know. That is something. That is most definitely something. It looks weird, but it's definitely something. We found something. Don't. Maybe I should complain a bit more. Sometimes that seems to help. Oh, and it's a weird generation again because the river probably generated after it generated or something. I don't know. I actually don't know if that's how that works. It feels like it is, though. That's probably not supposed to be like that. Perfect staircase. Okay, so what do we have here? What is this? Vertically uneven acemos wood planks and some ivy. I hear a zombie in there, I think. Some deadwood posts. Doesn't look bad at all. Oh, this is like a, looks like a kind of a military camp type thing. That was close. Okay, the creeper is dead. I thought I saw something move, but I think it was just a reflection of that cactus, yeah. Yeah, in the water. Zombie in there. Let's let him out. Give me a carrot, very nice. Alright, so what do we have here? Some straw beds. Cherrywood slabs. Cypress wood planks, very nice. This is probably not supposed to be like that. There's probably sand here and that fell? Maybe? Oh, the water's even pushing me. That's interesting, like I can't even... That's interesting. Alright, so that looks like a storage room. With some venison and trail mix and beef jerky. An empty atlas, that's very nice. Some leather pants, a backpack, some boots, a stone sword. What is this? A charcoal block. Did I know that there are charcoal blocks? I'm not sure if I actually knew that. It's nice though. A compost bin and a water barrel. Looks pretty good. It's not too shabby. This looks like a flag post type thing, right? There's no flag attached, so I don't know who this belongs to. This, well, base. It looks like a, yeah, it looks like a military base type thing to me. So that's what I'll call it. All right, we need to make room. We can take the trail mix. I'm pretty sure that's vegetarian. Trail mix is just like nuts and raisins, I guess. Yeah, raisins, chocolate, and oh, it's seeds actually, not nuts. Oh, but you can also make it with nuts: pistachio, cashew, chestnuts. Yeah, okay. We can definitely eat that. Say if we won't take the venison, is it very good? Oh, it gives a lot of. It would be good for saturation, but that's fine. I'll take the atlas. I'll leave the beef jerky because that's definitely beef. Leave that stuff and take the extra backpack. And I don't need the leather armor or the stone sword, and I don't need the flower pots. Which one is the right one? This one is the right one, and this one is the right one, right? This one is for the foods, and this one is for the treasure, which I guess in this case is the backpack. Oh, you can't put backpacks in backpacks. I forget the backpack, the atlas, and that's it, right? I think so. Let's put some stuff in this chunk one then, because I don't want to have all that stuff on me right now. Excellent. Okay. So we found something. That is still weird. Is there something hidden maybe? I guess there can't be anything hidden, because I would be able to see it from underneath here. Yeah. No, there's nothing. Oh, that's a pretty nice build though. No, I don't need the charcoal block. I can make charcoal. It's not... We're not hurting for coal. It's fine. Missed my jump. Need a screenshot of this. This definitely feels like this is gonna be the only thing I find. Where can I take a good screenshot from? Maybe up here? Probably not. It's a weird angle. Maybe it might work. It's really in there. That feels like a really weird spot for this. Like it's cut into the mountain like that. I'd love to just like shave off this entire mountain thing here and then fill in the land underneath, but I don't want to do this. It's too much work. I would do it if it was like if it were closer to home. I might. There was a chance of me seeing it again, basically. I can't frame this right. Let's just do it like this. It's always gonna look weird because it is weird. There's nothing I can do about that. But yeah, alright. I think I checked everything, right? Then this building there were only the beds. Let's just double check. No, it was, yeah, I went out. Yeah, there's only beds here. And I don't need the water barrel or the compost bin. Because all that stuff is really easy to make. Take our dirt with us again. Of course, dirt looks kind of interesting, but okay, that's it. So we found something, that's nice. I was actually headed this way, right? I wanted to get closer to the coast. Is it a normal miss? I didn't check, I should have. I guess we'll, yeah, we can go back into the biome from over here. Just don't... Saw the quicksand. For the first time in like a while, I think that's quicksand too. So let's avoid that as well. Get back up here and see. It's a mesa plateau, okay. Okay. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. Alright, so we have something to show for in this episode at least. It's always good. I don't know if I finished everything, like if I finished my thought previously with the Minecraft update stuff, but I think I did. I think the message was quite clear, right? I'm happy. I always wanted more updates or more frequent updates. It doesn't have to be like that quick. Like 1.10 seems a bit rushed now. That's fine. I think I'm sure they'll find their pace. Like I don't want to have to update, you know, server updates and stuff like that's always, you know, there's a lot of servers still on 1.8, for example, and then on specific 1.9 versions, minigame servers and stuff that are still on 1.9 or 1.9.2, and it's kind of annoying because you have to switch versions, and it's not like a lot of effort, but I don't know, sometimes it's too much effort to like close a game and, you know, start it again in a different version. I just want to be able to hop onto any server with the version I'm using, basically. So on that front, it's going to be a little bit annoying. The snakes again. I'm scared of the snakes. I don't know how scary they are. I'm pretty sure they are aggressive, or like, yeah, I'm pretty sure they are aggressive. They were hissing at me previously, so we'll just walk away from them. So yeah, you don't need like an update every 2 weeks. That would be crazy. And then, you know, different server versions everywhere, that would suck. That would really suck, but waiting for over a year sucked too, so it's, you know, they'll find a balance. I'm positive that they'll figure it out, and then it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. I'm still kind of scared that they'll abandon the Java version. in favor of the Windows 10 version, the Pocket Edition, whatever. I guess it does make sense from their point of view to have only one version to maintain and not 3 or 4 different versions. And the Java version is not like the most well-performing thing ever, but it has its pros too. Like it works on everything because Java works on everything, and it's always a nice thing to have. Cross-platform compatibility and that stuff. So it would be kind of sad to see that go. So that's just an island, right? Yeah. It's nighttime again. Do we sleep one more time? Yeah, we'll sleep one more time. It's not a super long episode yet. It's not really a long episode yet, comparatively speaking. Oh, I had my axe ready. I didn't see that. Alright. So where do we go next? Maybe I should have stayed inland more. It's so hard to tell. Yeah, that snake is hissing. I'm not sure if that's like if it's just hissing all the time and you only hear it when you're close by, or if it only if it's a threatening thing when you get too close. I don't want to find out. Because I don't want to have to kill a snake, and if it attacks me I'll have to, so just stay away. There's my workbench. I thought I'd lost it. Well, left it somewhere. Perfect, so I guess we'll boat a little bit more. Boating is already fun, right? Ah. There has to be something out here, right? Like, how unlucky can I be? Like, I haven't spent crazy amount of time on the ocean, but I did boat around quite a bit. It really feels like there's no reason for it. Yeah, there's no reason for to not have something. I can't speak. There's no reason there shouldn't be one around here. One thing I'm kind of scared about, or that's crossed my mind and feels like it might be reasonable, is we haven't seen any duplicate ruins yet, and I know they can happen, but they haven't happened for me yet. So I'm kind of thinking that maybe I missed one early somewhere when I was going north or going south, somewhere like far off, maybe behind an island or something. I just didn't see it because I couldn't see it, and now I'm not getting another underwater structure because I've already had one and I'm not getting duplicates. So that's kind of what I'm afraid of. But yeah, there's no way to know, as far as I know. Unless there's like I should maybe check that. I don't want to overdo it with the checking the files. But yeah, no, I don't think there's like a log or anything like that that tells me what already was spawned. I haven't looked at like the config files and the log files for the mods. I don't know if they do that kind of stuff. I mean, they might. Who knows? Who knows? I don't. Because that would make it even easier. Because then if there's like something in a log, I don't think there's such a log. But if there were, it would say it spawned this structure at this point. I could just go there if I haven't found it. But that would kind of ruin the exploration a little bit. So I don't even want there to be a log like that, and I don't think there is. Okay, I mean, it's been like a kind of successful episode, right? We've covered a lot of ground. We found that weird military base, and I didn't mark it. Ah! Okay, so where was that? It was somewhere here. It's impossible to see where exactly. Put it right there. base, military base. Was it military? It might have been like a mining camp too, but there were no pickaxes and there were no weapons either. Well, there was one sword. I don't know. It was some sort of base camp for something. It wasn't very obvious. There was no flag or anything. You know, there was a flag post. Just a bunch of, like, it looks like a barracks type build. Why am I over here? I'm over there in reality. I hate boats. Have I mentioned yet in this episode that I hate boats? Because I hate boats. The new boats are cool though. I like the new boats. New boats are fun. The only issue with them is, yeah, the invisibility thing. But if they get rid of that, then yeah, the new boats are gonna be awesome. Alright, let's boat around a little bit more. I really wonder, oh actually I can check, right? Is there, how many boats have I made already in this? Is that a thing? Boats. What, why is that? Oh, now it's across the right way. That was really weird. I've made 52 boats. That's times crafted, right? Yeah, 52 boats. I would have guessed more, to be honest, but yeah, 52 boats. It's awful. Alright. Let's find something here. Come on. Well, you owe me something. There has to be something here. Right. Come on. Now it would even like it. Now it would be not that great finding something, because I would have to make it a cliffhanger if it's a bigger structure. The episode is slowly but surely winding down, coming to a close, and yeah. So I wouldn't want to spend another like 15 minutes exploring something now. And I easily take that long, because I'm slow. And I look at everything, and I want to find everything that is that's there to find. I really wonder how many things, like how many chests and stuff I've missed in previous ruins. There's no way to know unless I really go into the files that show me what is there in the ruins. Okay, it's I looked at one of them, or like a few of them actually, and it's interesting. It's like you define a ruhr basically, which is like one, and one is like a sandstone block, and then it's just a grid basically layer by layer, and you say air block, sandstone, and then next layer, and then it builds it like that. It's really interesting. But yeah, I think that's it. I don't have anything more to talk about, and I don't see anything that makes me think about things that I could talk about. It's a stranded whale right there. No, he's not stranded. He's just trying to swim through a little hill. He'll be fine. I wonder if you can keep whales. Like, you should be able to, right? If I name them, if I have a name tag. Maybe you could have a pet whale. I should try to figure out if you can lead them around. That would be very nice. Could get one into the river next to our base. Or yeah, well, maybe not into the river, but could like close it in the ocean, which is also very nearby. I'm not over there. Stupid boat. This is the worst. Boats are the worst. Yeah, I can't wait for mods to finally use 1.9, so I'll never have to deal with 1.7 or 1.8 boats again. It's the worst. There's nothing worse than that. Alright, I think it's time to end it. I really do. Let's see if you see a sandstone pillar thing somewhere. Let's zoom in. I can take a little look around. I don't think there's anything. As a village. I don't care about villages at all anymore. There's nothing really to gain from a village. Maybe some food, like apples or something, or some iron, but yeah, I don't care about that stuff at this point. All I care about now is cool biomes, cool ruins, that's it. So yeah, I guess it's time to call it an episode again. I don't really know what the plan is now. I'm going crazy here. It's like Moby Dick out here. Just I'm not hunting a whale. I'm hunting an underwater structure, and I just can't find it. And I'm going crazy. There's a snake. It's hissing. Scary. So where even are we at this point? We are right here, which is not that far from. Oh wow, that's basically a circle. So if you go straight north from here, it would be very easy to get home from there. I don't know, we might go south a little bit. What is that actually? Is that just a... I don't know what that is on the map. Oh, it's probably the mesa thing. I don't really know. We'll probably boat around a bit more. Stay down there. I don't want to hurt you guys. Okay. We'll probably boat around a bit more, maybe even off camera again. But I doubt I'll find anything. It's not meant to be. It's night. Come on. Either way, this is it for today. I hope you guys enjoyed. And I wanted to end the episode in bed. There we go. And I will see you soon. Bye bye.